Hey TI family, Christina Marie here with another video. I'm gonna put up a screensaver. There we go. So, gonna talk about what they're doing now. The harassment is just now terrorism. So I'm gonna have to break this down because there are other people who are not TIs that view my videos. There is a thing called targeting. I'm not gonna get into too much detail of what a targeted individual is and why, but it is not only a spiritual battle, but it's also treated like a $1 trillion industry. So yes, you can traffic people virtually, and this has been going on for way too long. I am a victim of this trafficking, unfortunately. And if you do your research on how remote neuromonitoring works, neuroweapons, et cetera, you can kind of put the puzzle pieces together. So I don't have to explain it too much. But I am virtually trafficked, which is worse than physical trafficking, because at least in the physical, the victim stands a chance of a fight. In the virtual, you have nowhere to run. There's nowhere to go. You can't run out of your brain or your body. I mean, unless you astral project, but even then, that's how they project our bodies into the AI. It's a very simple process with advanced technology. It sounds kind of sci-fi because people have no idea that this technology exists, but you're starting to become more accustomed to the words thanks to the news and media, using sugarcoating methods by not focusing on the actual problem, but wanting to distract the minds of the public by, because of direct energy weapons, it's now Havana syndrome. So it's a given that a victim is going to become quite ill because of microwave radiation and neuroweapons. But the way that they described it, it causes vertigo and nausea. Such simple symptoms, which is a bald-faced lie. These are the minor symptoms that a victim has to endure after being hit with microwave radiation, direct energy weapons. It's a lot worse than that, and it's 10 times worse than just vertigo. Not being able to walk, talk, see, move, brain aneurysms, blood clots, heart attacks, strokes, forced suicide, super soldier. They're able to control limbs, eye movement, breathing, hacking into your nervous system. And it's like the outlining of your nervous system, almost like an interface, where everything is sitting right on top of you. Now, they can control facial expressions, facial movement, and it's almost like an interface, a copy of you that is lying right on top of you and right inside you. It's almost like a lace front. I hate to use that word, lace front, but that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a lace front. I've actually done a maneuver and technique using my mind in order to see what I was dealing with and to actually see. And I was able to see it. Now, all your thoughts as a target individual, when you have, I'll make an example, a daydream, it's no longer, once you're connected to the hive mind and AI, your thoughts are being broadcasted to a monitor. So all your thoughts look like it's a computer. It's all computerized. Your thoughts don't look like a daydream anymore. It's all computerized. It's more virtual. So it's really, really sad. It's really sad. But anyway, so what's being done to me is horrific at this point. It is no longer harassment or gang stalking. It is terrorism. I am being terrorized constantly. While at work, I'm tormented heavily, hit with directed energy weapons so bad. Yesterday, I couldn't even move my mouth. I couldn't even walk. It was horrifying. And people were around me, and I had to remain quiet. There's nothing I could do. And this is for the satanic cults that are involved. This is one of these freaks just said "Silence of the Lambs." Yeah, I'm about to just expose them on every level. So this is the satanic ritual abuse, the shushing symbol that you see in MK Ultra with Hollywood, Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga's, Jennifer Lopez, all these famous women putting the shushing finger up against their lips. Their voices aren't heard. Cannot be talked about. They now belong to a satanic handler. And so they're silenced. Now, who's going to believe this? What I'm telling you right now, honestly, who's going to believe that there is a satanic handler using military grade? They are using military, government, counterintelligence, such as the Mossad, CIA, NSA, to traffic individuals. They're involved. And the satanic cultists, of course, they don't know how to use fucking direct. They don't know anything about counterintelligence. I'm sure they learned over the fucking years that some of them are actually boneheads. So this is why they have to get military and counterintelligence. It's, when I say military, I'm not talking about the whole military. I'm talking about top dogs, certain individuals that are a part of these groups and societies that are using what is supposed to protect us from scumbags like this as a way to perform satanic ritual abuse, harvest energy. Like, the satanic part, the cultic part of targeting and these weaponry is a different story. So we're just going to focus on what they're making money off of. $1 trillion industry. Who the fuck wouldn't want to know how a fish thinks? Who wouldn't want to know what a newborn baby is thinking? This is what they're trafficking. They're able to traffic, and there's pedophiles all across this board that are trafficking children virtually. Meaning they can do whatever the fuck they want and never get caught. Like a Sims game. They can go in there, a group of them. And it's about to get ugly. So if you have a weak stomach or sensitive to just bad stuff, please go on to another video. Shout out to Wayne Morris. It's Wayne. Love you, brother. Stay strong on the battlefield. But this is what they do. It's about to get ugly, so if you can't handle the truth, just go to another video. But groups of them will go against one victim in the virtual technology and rape them, beat on them, assault them. It's just like the game The Sims mixed in with GTA. They can force you to perform sexual acts with this technology without your consent. They don't need it. No control. You can't stop it. And if they think at any time when they want to perform a sexual assault or sexual act on a victim, they will put the victim under hypnosis. And it's almost like a carried out frequency that sounds like a buzzing. It's very low. It's like, it's almost like a humming. And it will make the victim feel like they're on fucking morphine. If they feel that the victim will not submit themselves to the abuse, they will put them under hypnosis. They can make a victim fall asleep at the drop of a hat. I could be standing straight up and they can make me fall asleep with these frequencies. That's the kind of technology that we're dealing with. And this is what they're using it for. It's not to find the missing children. It's not here to help anybody but them. This technology is for them, but they want you to think here in the future, if they try to reel the AI, the mark of the beast out, that it's going to fix you and all your problems. Oh, you're bipolar? Well, instead of going to get your energy balanced, please do your research on energy polarity therapy. The cure is right there. Instead, they want you to think that it's a disease within just your mind, and you have to go get balance with pharmaceuticals. Educate thyself in the spirit. This is why they're leading your mind astray. So you're walking around blindsided and don't even realize you have a spirit. Educate thyself in the spirit. Please do your research on therapeutic polarity techniques and polarity energy. All the stuff that it's all a complete lie. It's all a complete lie. Everything that they do. They're literally, in these times, protecting the lie. They're not protecting the truth. Why do you think on Facebook, I'm about to go all over the place with this video. Why do you think the fact checkers, they have infiltrated, why do you think they got rid of Zuckerberg, had no choice? Why do you think he looks scared? I'm about to expose their every essence from head to toe. And I'm about to go in every nook and cranny on the enemy right now. Why do you think Mark Zuckerberg looks so scared all the time and looks like a robot? Notice the life in him before they came in and turned him out. His skin was full of life. He looked alive and bright and shiny and vibrant. Now his skin looked dull and gray because of the nanotech and heavy metals in his body. Now they turned him into a humanoid. Not all the way yet because they haven't reeled this all the way out. But they got him under Lockheed Martin. They locked him in. Why do you think he looks scared all the time? He didn't want to do it. He had no choice. Because of who his family is, his bloodline. I'm about to expose him on every level. I'm going in the nooks and the crannies right now. Why do you think he looks scared all the time? As soon as they took his Facebook, it was a perfect plan. They got to wait for somebody else to do it because they are without creativity because they've been cut off from source. So they got to allow another creative mind to do it for them, and then they come in and thieve it. They steal it. So anybody can say what they want, but it's not his fault. He had no choice. I mean, me as a T, I know what I would do. you're gonna have to kill me. I'm not giving you shit. But notice how Facebook only wants to fact check the truth. They're protecting the lies. They ain't fact checking the lies, but they want to fact check the truth. And then they want to put a veil over the truth. See, this is what they're known for doing. They cover, if you notice on fact checkers, when you post a truth post, they put a veil over it and make sure that you see Paw Patrol, the Matrix Police, Popo, Paw Patrol wants you to check in with them first. It's not about them. I don't need your approval. None of us do, because you are lying, protecting the lie. You're not protecting the truth. Why do you think they're hiding underground? Why do you think they're hiding? Because they've been lying. They got caught. Now they're hoping to God that a man who can barely speak, and if you want to get mad about politics, they tell you in clear, plain sight. Poly meaning many, ticks meaning parasites. They make fun of their puppets who are all in politics. They own their vessels. They're none but game pieces on the chessboard. They don't give a damn about them. They'd rather do it without them, but they can't because, one, they're too damn dumb. They don't have any creativity anymore. A lot of them are too damn old. And thirdly, they don't want to get cut. You can hear me in the background cleaning up my mess and cleaning up theirs. You're dead. Where my archaeologists at? They don't care about them. Then they want you to think all kind of executions, all this and that and the other. Why would executing a Hollywood member mean anything? Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's my personal opinion, though. Why don't they go after the big dog? I'm about to go in every nook and cranny. Mark Zuckerberg, though. They infiltrated Facebook is their main topic. Because they know the true forces are infiltrating Facebook. Because we got how many millions, billions of people on Facebook all over the world. They're all over the world on Facebook. They got to cover their asses. They have to cover their asses. So they're sending these little perp trolls using systematical language, technical languages that apply to the system but don't apply to the spirit. Like, they're so intelligent. You can't match your systematical IQ to a spiritual IQ. There's a major difference. So you can sit here and talk all day. Shields, I've got a degree. Your degree? I'm not worried about your degree. You have advanced in the system, sir, now. Congratulations. But not advanced in the spirit. So you can't sit at my table and argue with me, shills and trolls. You choose to serve the oppression of the system and choose to serve the systems, then why are you here on my page? I got some shill named BM something. But I think it's funny because all your comments always get deleted. I see them in my notifications, but every time I click on my videos, it's not there. Wasting my energy. I just start blocking them now. I'm not even finna argue with shields and trolls. It's too late now. You no longer serve a purpose. You might as well fall back. It's too late now. It's too late for that now. The army of God is too strong now. You no longer serve a purpose, so fall back. Fall back. It's over. It's over. The MK Ultra about to get exposed. MK Ultra on every level about to get exposed. All that's about to get exposed. The whole world is about to see how MK Ultra has been used as a weapon, not only on Hollywood, victims in Hollywood, but on the world as a whole. On our own children. How it was used to program the minds of our own children. How they kept the minds of humanity. And now that we're awake, they want to keep our spirit. This is what the mark of the beast is about. They want to keep our soul. Now that they can't keep our minds, they want to keep our souls. This is what it's about. This is what it's all about. And because, I'm going to be honest, I am going to expose their every essence in this video. I know the enemy very well. I probably know the enemy better than he knows himself. I'm finna expose everything. Everything. Now they want the soul and the spirit. But wait till you see what they've done to the minds of humanity, to children. Wait till you see. All the toys, all the music, all of that is about to get exposed. What they've done to the people you look up to in hip-hop culture, all that's about to get exposed. All of it. Clothes, fashion. And I'm about to keep it 100 and hurt feelings. One of the strongest spirits on the board right now in this battle is the African Americans have woken up. They were lions locked in cages. They were lying to the lions, bruh. Now that their cages are open, but some of them are still out here wearing the enemy's clothing lines. It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. They out here still rocking the enemy's clothing lines. The tribes are the most important ones. And now, if you've noticed, I'm going to talk about the music industry for just a quick second, how it's dumbed down. Now that we're becoming more intelligent, they're dumbing down. Like all these rappers, all I hear is stupid shit in the music industry. Using auto-tune. They're taking their creativity and dressing them up like Rainbow Bright. The music industry has dumbed down. They're losing creativity. They depend solely on us. We're their everything. We are their everything. Wait till people see everything that they've infiltrated in the materialistic world Programming, satanic programming, even using cars such as Saturn, Kia Soul, which, by the way, my personal opinion, needs to be gotten rid of. Satanic symbolism. Using companies, they do their satanic ritual abuse and make trillions of dollars and treat it like a business and industry. I'm about to go all the way in. I'm going all the way in, bro. I wonder if I can awaken the sheeple by sticking this spoon up their ass. They're in such panic mode right now. They got a man. I don't care why I'm going back to what I said earlier. Politics. It's in plain eyesight. It's right there. Poly meaning many. Ticks. They make fun of their own shit. They think it's funny. A man who could barely speak, who still thinks he's in Texas to this day, ruling out this bullshit because it's a setup for the good cop, bad cop. They're going to send a good guy to come in. That's always been their agenda. Everything works in perfect harmony. They want to play good cop, bad cop. They've always done this. Here's two pedophiles. Y'all vote for him. Well, this guy over here is not so bad. And y'all are fighting in politics about who got caught with who. That's their main tactic. Conquer, divide. Y'all vote for the lesser evil. They've been programming that in your mind since you were a kid. If you can remember asking somebody in your family or a friend, would you hop in a pool full of sharks for $1 million or a pool of alligators for $2 million? That don't even make sense because it's mind programming. They in the air. Those thoughts do not belong to you. They were inserted to condition your mind, to prepare you for their bullshit. So they can have control over your minds. They do it since birth. When you come into the world, you're not only programmed by your parents or your family, but you're programmed by the world everywhere you go. Let's go to McDonald's. Let's go get you a toy. What do you want? Oh, you want a gun? You got a daughter? Oh, you want a doll that poops and pees glitter? She poops a toy? Here you go. That's normal. Let's go get you a poop pillow. But Play Store, or whoever created the emoji keyboard, want to tell you that that was supposed to be chocolate ice cream? Come on, man. Why wasn't it vanilla? We know what it meant. You don't want to know what the satanic scumbags behind ritual abuse actually do. Because of the reptilians and their gray coat bloodline, because of the reptilian bloodlines, holy shit. Where do you think that came from? They are that. It's beyond evil. It is wickedness. There is a difference between evil and wickedness. Evil is the man kicking the dog. Wickedness is the one who wants him to kick the dog and watch. The satanic ritual abuse. I'm about to go all the way in. And if your mind is too weak to handle the truth, go to the next video. Once you go watch CNN, how they're releasing, the Pentagon is releasing information on UFOs. But we forgot about the child pornography. But they want to talk about UFOs. But they don't want to talk about the wickedness beneath our feet that want our children. They don't want to talk about the monsters they feed and why all these children go up missing. The world's not ready for that, but I am. They're feeding children to monsters. This ain't sci-fi. This ain't a conspiracy theorist. And I'm tired of that mind programming because conspiracy and theory are two different words. And shills and sleepwalkers even want to try to define an opinion as a conspiracy theory. An opinion is a possible solution. You feel me? Like, we're trying to put our brains together and figure this out. You got all these distractions going on because the veil has been lifted. Where are the children? Where are the children? They want to sit here and play good cop, bad cop. Conquer, divide. They want you to look at Russia right now. They want you to look at China right now. I'm about to go all the way in. They control the airwaves. New World Order. And everybody looking at one country as the enemy. They looking at Republican, Democrat as the enemy. The enemy is one who put your mind there to go against each other. The enemy will never be on foot. They're always in your mind. The enemy is never on foot. They want you to run around in never-ending loops so you can't see them. They got the 5G grid up because nobody's allowed to leave. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do this. I've seen the enemy. I know the enemy. I know their technology. I know what they're capable of doing.